Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, all about me lifestyle. And if you're new over here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you for returning over here. Guys, I'm in the backyard today and I'm going to be planting a pineapple. Okay, so whenever I buy my pineapples, I usually break the head off. Some make it and some don't make it. So I have two here right now that actually made it. So they're looking pretty good, and I've had these in the ground for about 3 months to be exact, if it's 3 months, or I'll say maybe 2 to 3 months, okay? So I have this other pineapple and it is sweet as sugar. So I said, I have to plant me this pineapple, okay? So I came back here and I looking for space and I said, I think I'll just plant it between the other two. Hope I'm not planting it too close together because, you know, when pineapples start to grow, the head of it starts spreading out, you know, before it gives you the fruit in the center. So I'm going to be planting it here and I'm not digging a big hole, you know, in the ground. I'm just digging it where that pineapple can sit in there and be compact in the small space. So I'm not using any Miracle Grow or anything because I have pretty good soil back here. And everything I plant seem to grow without any, you know, fertilizers or anything. So yeah. Just dig in that hole, guys. So my pineapple has little roots on it. When you break off the top of the pineapple, down at the base of that pineapple, you're going to see little roots coming out. So once you see the roots, okay, that means it's going to grow. Well, to me, it's going to grow. If it doesn't have much roots coming out, then you'll have to sit it in some water and then let those roots start, you know, growing a little bit because the roots need to grab onto that soil. Okay, so I'm going to use some rainwater. Whenever the rain falls, guys, I usually catch the water from the gutters that run off the roof. So I'm just watering in my pineapple and I usually just water everything together. If it's pineapple, I'm going to water all the pineapples. And it does good with the rainwater because it has no chemicals like chlorine or anything inside the water. It thrives better on the natural rain water. So yeah, that's why I collect my rainwater, especially when my plants are real small. So I'm going to be using the soil that I dug out of the hole. I'm going to be replacing it around the pineapple. And I'm just rocking it to see that it's down there in that hole real good. Nice and tight. So I'm just taking out some of this gravel and I'll be pushing that soil down around the pineapple on any little loose spaces that was left back because I do not want any air trapped down there, you know, because it's not gonna let the new pineapple strive at all. I'm not sure how long it takes to bear a pineapple, but it's good to experiment, right? And spring is gonna be here, you know, soon next year, which is quite a little, you know, a couple months away. But at least it's in the ground where I'm gonna get it established. Okay, so it's gonna start striving, and then by springtime, it's gonna be flourishing. Okay, so yeah. So I have a pepper tree right next to it, and I already picked off the ripe peppers off it, and I did make a video with my hot sauce, guys. And I think I'm gonna make another video because I make different types of hot sauces. And yeah, my hot sauce is almost finished. So if you haven't seen that video, you can go and see how I make my hot sauce. So I'm just making and checking that all my pineapple heads are nice and tight in the ground, and they are. Look at my pineapples. I need to clean up back here and weed out, you know. But this is my pepper tree right here. I think it's a chili pepper, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys know what kind of pepper this is, please comment below and let me know. These peppers are spicy, okay? Real spicy. I think they're spicier than the habanero peppers. Real spicy. It reminds me of this pepper back home in Jamaica called bird pepper. When I say this pepper is spicy, it is spicy. It's going to leave your mouth fiery. So over here in this pot, I'm going to start some zucchini seeds. I did plant, I should say. I did plant 2 zucchinis a couple months back, and one of them didn't make it. One of them made it when I had put it in the ground, but guys, when I checked on it the other day, this humidity, it had my little plant just limping over. I tried saving it, and it even put a blossom out, but the humidity just killed that little plant, you know. So I'm trying again, and reason why I'm trying, because we are in the month of September, and outside is feeling a little cooler than in the summertime. And I'm just hoping that with the air being cooler, the seeds are going to take in this soil. You know, they're going to grow. And I'm going to give it probably next week to see, because zucchini catches real fast. I'm going to give it around next week to see how it's doing. And once they're coming up, I'm going to let you guys know how my little zucchini is growing. So I'm going to be going over here to the fence and show you what my tomato plant is looking like. I have a pepper tree underneath the tomato tree. So here, guys, I have blossoms and they are on the tree. Okay, there's a tomato right there. So blossoms are popping out now. In the summertime, when it was real humid, the blossoms would come out and then they would just wither up and fall off the tree. But this time they are actually sticking. They are not withering or anything. And the evidence is the tomato that we had just seen. This is my Scotch bonnet or habanero at the bottom of the tomato here. And I was watching on YouTube that when you plant tomatoes and peppers together, they thrive. And you can see I even have blossoms that's popping out. But I'd reaped the first set from this tree already, from the pepper tree. And this is actually the second set that's growing on here. So it just keep pushing out peppers, guys. Keep pushing out peppers, and I'm loving it. Okay, I hope the weather don't, you know, destroy it when that cold weather kicks in, because it did do it to one of my trees last year and it never came back. This is my other pepper tree over here. It's a ghost pepper, but first this is another tomato tree that I have here, and see, small as it is, it's putting on blossoms. This pepper tree here is a ghost pepper, and it looks similar to the habanero, but it's more of a long shape. And when these are ripe, they're going to be red. So I hope these are fiery hot, okay? And I have some discoloration on this tree here on the leaves. I'm not sure what it is. You see those blossoms and baby peppers? I'm not sure what this discoloration is right there on the leaves. If anyone knows who's watching, Please let me know what it is and how I can correct, you know, the matter of fixing these leaves. This is my other tomato tree over here, guys, and look at the blossoms. God is good all the time. All these blossoms are just pushing out, but I need to treat this tomato tree a little better. I need to get some sticks so that I can let it stand up more, because everything is just bunching up down here on the ground, you know? And I don't want my tomatoes to be on the ground or any little critters to come eating my tomatoes. So I'm gonna try to tie it up and let it, you know, look more like a tomato tree. I finished cutting the backyard here, guys, the other day. And yeah, it's looking good. Look at my little trees over there. I always forget the name of them. So I'm going to be watering my zucchini with the rest of the rainwater that I have. We're supposed to be getting rain tonight, guys. So I know all my pineapples, peppers, and everything is going to get a good shower. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to come on over. I enjoy you watching, and I will have more for you to come. Bye. Be blessed.